In the mid-1800s, Dr. Ignaz Semmelweis worked at a maternity clinic in Vienna, where women were dying in shocking numbers from childbed fever, they called it. Mortality rate in some wards was over 10%, in others 18%. And Semmelweis discovered that doctors were often coming directly from performing autopsies to deliver babies. They weren't washing their hands. He noticed that that one doctor who died after cutting himself during an autopsy had symptoms very similar, matter of fact, identical to what the women were going through who were dying of infection. So he tested his theory. He had doctors wash their hands with a chlorine solution before touching patients. And you know what? Mortality rates plummeted from 18% to 1%. But instead of celebrating him, the medical establishment rejected and mocked him. They were insulted by the implication that they might be spreading diseases. His warnings went largely ignored, and eventually he was dismissed from his position. Well, a decade later, he was institutionalized and died tragically, ironically from an infection in a wound. It wasn't until years later that Louis Pasteur's germ theory confirmed that Semmelweis had been right the entire time. It's a sobering story of someone who saw danger clearly, even tested it scientifically, had all the evidence, but whose warning was dismissed because it challenged people's pride and their habits. Semmelweis's experience even gave rise to the term Semmelweis reflex, the reflexive rejection of new knowledge because it contradicts established norms. I hope the churches that got those first warnings didn't have that reflex